Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, Lazy Video Gamer, and welcome to this monthly Fireside chat. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. LVG. As you maybe know, or maybe not for sure, I'm a big fan of wrestling of the old days, also for wrestling games, and that brings me to my first topic. A couple of weeks ago I let you know that Retromania Wrestling on the Switch or PlayStation 4, maybe also on PlayStation 5, I don't know that. Is it on the actual console generation available or only on the Switch and PlayStation 4? And okay, had a big update with 2 new wrestlers and some additional content, little content as well, like doing finish moves or even have blood in it, and I was very surprised that Retrosoft Studios already announced another update with hey, Demolition. Okay, and a wrestling tag team, I'm not quite sure if I remember those fellows from back in the days, or they are called the Rock and Roll Express. I'm not quite sure about that, but cause my attention was won by the announcement of Demolition. Demolition, for those who are not familiar, they were in the late 80s at WrestleMania 2, 3 and 4, very popular. They featured 2 wrestlers, Axe and Smash. You also can play Demolition in the game WrestleFest, in the arcade game WrestleFest, but with Crush. And I believe Axe wasn't in the team anymore. Later, Crush was, us young kids, announced as the new man in the company. And it took me several years to realize that this dude with the famous crush move, head crushing finish move, was already in the WWF, it was called back then, already in the company. Just make a pause and get a new entry. And one of the early Demolition tag team partners was later known as Repo Man. But yeah, that's okay. I'm coming back to the point. I'm very excited about when the update is available. It's a little company, a little team. They need their time, and they said we're done when we're done. We don't give you a date. We're working on it. And that is honest. Also, I was wondering, because this is an awesome, cool wrestling game, and it has also a special ring in it from the company Limited Run, and with famous YouTubers in it. And I wondered, this game is available now for download since 3 years. When does this game ever get a physical release? Because collectors are collectors. And that brings me to another topic. As you know, maybe, I'm a huge fan of the Sega Mega CD. Why? Hey, it was an awesome console back in the day, and yeah. I'm still loving it today. I know not many people love the system like we few enthusiasts love, but I'm one of those, and yeah. So I have, of course, not of course, but I have a full PAL set. Okay, that's nothing special, that's something that you can buy. But I also reached out for every variation. And as I showed you, told you in an early episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show, that there are several games who has variations in the cover, in the back of the cover, even in the spoken audio on the disc. But the most common things, there are little things with age ratings on it or a different color on printing on disc. I could do an episode on that. Let me know in the commentaries if you would be interested in that, cause yeah, as I said, I know the Mega CD was sold only 2 million consoles worldwide, so the interest, of course, isn't that big. But there were several games with these variations. I just talked about it, and there are 2 variations out there in Videoland I didn't own. I don't tell you what I'm not owning, cause there is only one. Again, nowadays, cause I found it. There were those games back in the day, this make my own videos. There were in Europe 3 discs available, and in the States I think there were Mocky Mock, of course. But had they CNC Music Factory? I'm not sure. I should check that up, but if I be honest, no. I found the early print of this game and a couple of weeks ago, and I was surprised, and I'm happy to have it, cause now it's only one game that I would have to hunt down. And that brings me to my next topic. As you can see, I purchased the Japanese original, the Taito Laserdisc collection with Time Gal, the submarine game, I don't know the name, and Ninja Hayate. It was worth me the import price. For me, as a Mega CD fan, of course, it was cool to have it, and is cool to have it on a modern platform. But that's not what I really want to talk about. I just want to talk about this one, the Epix collection, the Epix handheld collection. I bought it already before it was released, or purchased it, cause yeah, it's a digital only game, and yeah, that's a kind of a little bit sad. But look, this It's of course clearly related to the console where those games were released, and on reason for the copyright IPs and trademarks, they couldn't call it the Lynx Epics handheld collection, but you can see of course clear it has a border like the Lynx 2. It comes with 7 games. Of course, Blue Lightning, what is an Afterburner rip-off, but it's a cool one. It was a cool one back in the day. Nowadays, when you can download G-Log or Afterburner 2, you have to decide it by yourself. As you can see up there, the logo is changed. It's not in the original, it's written Lynx, Atari Lynx, and here also as well it's rebranded as the Epics Collection. Blue Lightning is on, Cello is on, Slime World is on, Gates of Zendokon, Electro Cup, and of course the legendary California Games is on it. Why I mentioned this game is, yeah, I mean, it's a digital only game, and for me as collector, of course, that's not a really cool thing when something is only digital available. They designed also the packages. You can turn it around, look every corner on it, and here is what I just want to mention. On the downside, you see a QR code, and this thing wasn't on the original boxes. Of course, the QR codes are now maybe 5 years or 10 years in use, and this was, the Atari Lynx was released in 1991 or 1990, I guess. So there is no use to have this code on it. Or does it? I tested it, but my smartphone isn't powerful enough to save the data and to read the data later. You actually can, with your tablet or your smartphone, with your notebook, scan this code, download a file, and you can print out a box for all those who would like to have then a box for this game, or all boxes. You can scan this code and download it for free and print it out to put it in your shelf. So, and that was it for this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday, a great week, and don't forget, the game is never over. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro.